You have laid some pretty serious foundations in the past 12 months, some foundations that have led inevitably to the first year of a 9-year cycle. So in this first year, you're ready to rumble. Doesn't mean that everything flows smoothly. Sometimes we think we know the change and we know exactly what we want, but we have to be a little bit flexible and recognize that the journey goes for 9 years. The journey is going to have its ups and downs. The journey is going to show and reveal itself in all different ways, but it's really exciting because you've achieved this. You're ready for this. Whatever the change is, you might be thinking you want to change house, car, job, focus, personality, self-esteem. It could be a million different things, but whatever it is for you, Spirit is acknowledging you about that today, because it's a beautiful thing when you recognize that you did the effort, that you have learned so much about yourself and you've had so much growth. And whether that's through the support of Spirit or your time that you're spending talking to Spirit, or you may just call it thinking time, being quietly sitting and having a little cup of tea and a think at the same time, conversations with Spirit, divine source, God, whatever you call them. This is the magic that creates the difference, because you're not just existing and running around like a chook with your head cut off trying to do everything and anything just to earn the dollars, right? You recognize there's more to life, and that is a beautiful thing. And from that, there is significant change coming that you're going to feel quite fulfilled and content about. And we start the new energy year on the 1st of April, and which is really exciting because that's that sort of sense of like, yeah, something's about to change and I'm ready for that. And sometimes we might not be 100% clear on what that is, but we know we want that change in that area of our lives. Okay, so let's see what the 3 cards say today. They may give you a little bit more insight as to how you're going with that or what that is. So you could choose the left, the right, or the middle, or you can take all 3. Lefties. Phoenix rising from the ashes. So out of all the shitola that's been happening in your life in the past 9 years, you're like, okay, I'm back in control. I'm doing things my way. And there's a sense of community around you. There's a sense of people appreciating you. There's a sense of people knowing who you are, noticing the impact that you have on other people. And it's a beautiful thing. And you're ready for that. It feels great. It feels great, which is recognized through the yellowy, orange, and red. You're quite safe about it. You're confident about what you're saying and what you're doing. You know that you know your stuff. Righties. Don't block the opportunity just because it feels a little bit scary. Feel the fear and do it anyway. So we can be, quite overwhelmed at the moment with all the stuff that's happening on the planet. Luckily, it's not touched Australia too much at this point. Can't say that it hasn't touched us, but Spirit is saying don't let the potential of bad things happening stop you from giving something a go. So Spirit is encouraging you there. And also in the way to do that, part of the way for that is to increase your physical vitality, which may mean going for walks, runs, gym, aerobics, whatever it is. Do that because it's going to feel great. And you're in charge and you are ready to rumble. Middle card. And you're ready to rumble because you are an old soul. And, as much as people always think it's very grand that they're an old soul, it actually means a lot of responsibility. It means you're here with a particular purpose and it's grinding away in the back of your head. You're like, oh God, I know I've got to do this thing, whatever this thing is. And you know that you're here for bigger, better, brighter things to help other people be the best that they can be. And that may sound easy, but when you do it, when you start, you'll learn. And you know that that is not easy. So Spirit is encouraging you to not give up and to continue to connect with them with your cup of tea meditations or whatever it is, however you meditate. Spirit, just remind people that meditation should not really go for longer than 5 minutes. If we spend longer than 5 minutes, we're just sitting there emoting and resting, okay? It's hard for anyone to concentrate for extended periods of time. So when you sit down to focus and concentrate on a particular issue or challenge or solution or whatever you're working on, whatever your conversation is with Spirit, in that 5 minutes, that's more than enough to put the question out there and then spend the rest of the day noticing any potential coincidences or answers that may come your way. All right, enjoy.